Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Александр, мы продолжаем говносить в мою дальше. Попробуем максимально близко подойти и долетим на нашей супер-пупер метле.
What are you up to now?
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
О, господи, капец, как она разобралась.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Hauntel Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word.
I normally tell her everything. I think she worries I'll do some...
Whatever gave her that?
Господи, какие никчемные диалоги, по сути, бессмысленные.
A centaur!
Ух ты, кентавроиды. Круто.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Revelio! He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking to villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Вот так он быстренько собрал грязёку.
Revelio!
Круто.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It It's almost like there's something in the water.
Олененко пошел на вкусняшки.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around.
Revelio.
If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Revelio. Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Always got me wits about me. You find yourself roaming the land like a little lost lamb, you only need cast your ear to my voice, because I'll know exactly where I'm.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. Mind you, I do have a knack.
Confringo! You'll Peter
Confringo!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the
Revelio.
Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Repairer. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what victim is sinking straight at bargain with him.
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Revelio.
Trying to pin it on me. Speak your last word.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of
Revelio.
surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Carry on together.
This is all
One less human to worry about.
the labyrinth.
Why can't I hit you?
What have you done?
suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Ну вот, дракошку освободили, уже неплохо. Полетел.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio.
Сейчас попроведаем потомство Фистрала.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio.
А куда они делись? Здесь должны были быть. А вон он, Милки, вот он.
Bombarda.
Взаимодействие.
Arresto momentum.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deek's master ordered Deek to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deek had ever seen. Deek begged Master to leave her be. When Deek hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deek had to punish himself. As Deek punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deek suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deek could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deek stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deek has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deek often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deek feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deek can make amends for what came before.
Revelio. Revelio.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Что-то старосты везде попрятались. Уже как бы ночь.
Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Fringo! Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may
Revelio.
rescue the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Где-то летает ключ, но я его не вижу.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Какая вредная девка.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Круто, я откуда знаю.
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists... Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be... Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have... And I won't be giving you any more.
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change your... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
No balance
If
to
these
Victory.
tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos. Revelio. Places. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in...
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to...
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that it'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well... I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldon, something told me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest. I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Accio! I remember, I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
The pinch smell.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
Хлам быстренько продадим.
Thank you for passing through.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle.
We need to see what they're doing.
Very well.
Сейчас напинаем
And I still
по-быстрому.
have that rune symbol we found on the...
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Bombardier. Bombarder.
Think you're clever.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
You're not even trying.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Pity. Not quite.
Defendo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus.
You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you.
Confringo. Defendo.
Non-border.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, that was rather unwise coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarder.
Revelio. All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Well,
We make a good team.
we do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Tracy. Defendo.
Don't you try again, I beg!
Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Bombarder. Revelio. for worse, we're in.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Revelio!
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Confringo! Now I see why. Revelio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on. Bombarder! Revelios are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Bombarder! Confringo! Defender! Bombarder! That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas? Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fang.
Smashing.
Qualities, really. Should have thought to conjure stairs. Reparo. Bombarder. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Сейчас быренько тут разберемся, пацанчики.
Revelio. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo!
Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarder. Confringo. Bombarder. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Someone's here. Oh, I could do this for days. Oh, Max, I'll get you. Hurry up, kid. Move it. Hit it. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Best the likes of me. Potato. You're making this.
So we're not finished yet. Accio. I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio.
Symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it.
Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wasn't expecting that. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
Hopefully,
I think I found something.
more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas,
She seems to have been everywhere.
but if she was using the Undercroft, and
And why hide it?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the...
Rackham?
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think...
This is all... This place is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of... And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Ладно, ребят, на этом, пожалуй, все. Всем поки-поки.